Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Mike.
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday.
Whoop, whoop.
Today's Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by Javier Acosta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Javier.
Thank you.
We got something different today.
Yeah,
so
it's something
today,
different, all
let me
right.
try to zoom into this. Today is USA versus the world. This is how it was sent in.
Wow.
So we let the machine on the other side of the room pick this one. This is your green flight, by the way. And you wrote down, oh, I forgot that you wrote over there. We had to blind them, we had to rank them, and we have to try to guess which one is from Kentucky. So I like this. This is different.
Oh,
I am going
it's
to be
different.
so bad at guessing which one's from Kentucky because I don't think I ever do that. But
If I was to guess, it's not going to be 1 or 3.
you never know. I'm not
I
going to
hear
go
ya.
there. But I know if you're going to just go straight on color. So
I am.
today, unlike the normal, I just poured them in there because we literally have no idea. I poured 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're
Wow.
just going to go right at them because you actually, I don't know what's going on the other side of the room. We will do it like a regular bind. Ooh, I don't know what that
World.
smell is. And we will see.
I think 1 and 4 might be the world. Just
He's got it. That's it.
gonna.
He cheated.
Yeah, I really cheated.
I'm not really sure what I'm smelling on this one, though.
World.
You think so?
I don't know. Well,
Could be a malt, though.
it could be. Wow.
That's different.
That's almost, you know what this reminds me of? Is that when we did that black whiskey.
Yeah, which wouldn't bring world. Well, that was world because it was from Peru. I
I was
shouldn't
going to
say that.
say. Does it?
It almost has a little bit of a matchstick. It does.
It kind of brought me straight there.
It brings me a little bit of the new Riff.
I thought I
which
was
is
going-
also down south, but that was dark as
I thought I was
dirt.
going. I thought I was taking a boat, but I think I did take a boat, but I went in a different
I'm
direction.
not sure I took a boat though.
You could take a plane.
I'm not sure where I'm going with this one.
Think you went to Texas?
Well, because if it is a single malt,
Pretty light.
it
for
could be.
Texas.
It could be. Did you ever see Stranahan though? That's out of Colorado. That's a single malt. That would be U.S.
I'm going to stick to the black whiskey.
It doesn't taste Scotch-esque, so I would have to. I'm not really sure where to
It's
go.
got a pretty good proof.
I
to it,
actually
though.
like that a lot, though.
No, I'm not sad, but it's got a pretty good proof.
It doesn't have as much of your matchstick that you didn't like out of the new Riff. It has a little bite of it at the end, but it's
does
not
have
as much.
a little bit of like a bitterness.
We got to remember, we got to go back and forth.
I did a super baby sip.
I was not paying attention that much, so I have to remember, and I just voiced it out loud. All right, glass number 2.
You do that.
Hopefully, I can
This
get
is-
pictures, and you're watching as
This
we
is
go along.
very bourbon-esque.
Okay.
Compared to 1?
I guess maybe. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
I'm not getting bourbon-esque, but it is definitely could be bringing me more towards like a single malty.
I don't know if we left the States.
Okay. I think you're just keying too much on the darkness.
One's flavor was definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
This is more traditional.
I'll give you that. It's very good too, though.
But no, it is very good. We don't have to check, not proof on this one.
You don't have to proof any of them. We got to blind them.
I
We got to
am
rank
hearing you.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
And where's
And
Kentucky?
Which one is from Kentucky? Man, I don't hate any part of either one of them two, to be honest with you. Very distinct difference in flavors.
Mm-hmm.
And being that there's a huge disparity in color, you would think there would be way more, but they're actually both very good in their own way.
That's the key word, in their own way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're both still in. They're decent in proof. I think we're not under 100. And 1 and 2, I don't believe.
I think 1 might even been a little proofier, but just off the first sip. But that was the first sip of the day, so it throws you a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if I don't like 2 just a smidge more, just a smidge. But we'll see on the way back.
Well, compared to 1 and 2, 3's nose is like almost obsolete.
I don't know if I said it. Hey, man, thank you. This is awesome.
I
thank
think
you so much.
I do
for that.
believe we said thank you, but
I
think
do
all of
believe
you.
it.
But this was
Yeah.
Now you're even. This is a monkey wrench.
It's another
This is
challenge that
a
I
monkey
appreciate.
wrench.
This. No,
No,
you know
no,
what?
it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, and thanks. We'll take any challenge.
In the decoration on the envelope, it was
no,
was funny.
I
It's
said
just
A plus
funny.
because I
Oh,
do
yeah.
draw, and
Oh, yeah.
he's like, yeah, I don't draw.
Yeah. Not as substantial on the nose as the other 2.
It's
to
almost
me.
obsolete, is what I said.
Okay. Oh, I didn't hear that. I apologize. I was trying to get something out. It's not as.
There's like nothing pronounced.
I'm getting a hint of a fruit though.
I might go there,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to lead me to believe.
Mm-mm. Wow. What the hell? Some of this might be stuff we never even drank before. That's almost bringing me to a rye, though. I thought I got a little bit of a slight apricot in the front with a hit
a
of
malted rye.
Nope.
I
You're
could
getting malt?
I could lean towards a malted rye,
Mm-hmm.
which could also lead me.
Picking from Kentucky is tough, man. I don't think there's any malted rye overseas.
You think that'd be Kentucky?
Man, I'm not getting a malt. You getting a malt? Way different than 1 and 2, though. I want to say that.
Well, 1 and 2 were different. This one's totally different too. Nose, everything. And this was carrying a little bit of proof as well.
Well, the funny thing is, it was
This was
so
actually-
soft on the palate, but it's right here in my throat.
I was gonna say this
Yeah,
one
yeah.
might be the proofiest one.
Well, it's funny because to drink it, I was like, "Ooh, there's no proof to this one." It's sitting
No.
right here in my throat.
Right, which
Okay.
usually tells me it's a little
Right.
more. It might be the proofiest one so far. I don't know if it's that my flavor though.
That's gotta stink. If that tastes like a rye to me. That tastes like a rye.
I said malted rye. He said, "Oh, I don't think it's a malted rye," but
I don't taste malted, but that definitely brings me into rye land. I see that's the problem with ranking them, because you don't like that. I think that's very good. I think I got the apricot in the front, and I'm getting that huge.
I'm not
cooling
disappointing
sensation.
that. I'm not saying or
I don't know
disagreeing
if it'll
with you
hang
that
as
it's
much
not
with-
a rye.
No.
I got it back, but
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and I don't. Ooh, this one's dank. This one didn't bring the dark.
it might even be a little nut in the
There's a
nose.
smoke in this one.
Could be a smoke with
I
a
don't know
nut.
about your nut.
Yeah, I guess.
You're a nut. You nut everything. You got a nut in everything.
Oh,
There's one nut right in the cabeza.
yeah.
There's the nut.
It's not a big one
It's,
either.
it's a little peanut. Ding, 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 ding.
That'll maybe a half of one. Every now and then it finds its match.
This has kudos to picking 4 whiskeys that don't smell or taste even close to
No,
the
yeah,
same.
this is a huge challenge.
I hope you're giggling to yourself, because these are 4 distinct, different whiskeys. It's not even in the
but
same
this
realm.
nose it's
I don't-
pumping.
It's totally different than anything I've ever smelled, though.
I'm-
It is very coming
I'm
out of the
with,
glass.
I'm with you with that. It's nowhere near 1, 2, or 3 as far as any of those flavors.
It smells like something I should know, and I have no idea what I'm smelling. Oh, you know what it is? Gramps pipe tobacco. When you used to smell the actual pipe.
What was
if you,
that? Captain Black?
he used to, and we had apples in it.
Apples,
I remember that.
yeah.
But when you used to smell the pipe after it actually was already burnt.
Even when you
like
put,
when you
just bring it up to your lip and smell.
Yeah, it's like when you used to take it, like we would pretend we would take a puff on it, you could actually get the residue
I'll
from his
give you
pipe.
That's an A plus little.
That's what that reminds me of. Love my
'Cause if you-
grandfather. He was the
if
best
you
guy
went-
in the world. You can't even.
Don't-
He's the best guy in the world.
Don't-
Our grandfather.
I am not
Oh,
arguing
he's the
that.
best. He's gonna
not
make me
arguing
tear
that
up.
point at all.
Full disclosure, we had the best grandparents. We really did. Whoa, that is different. That has got some wildness to that baby. I don't hate any part of that either, though. This is when we did the Penelope.
There's
This is what I thought we were going to have a
Yeah,
cigar
but you know
smell.
what? This has an end and coffee flavor to this.
It has a hint of a coffee. You are 100% correct.
The end flavor in this one is a coffee.
With cigar smoke or like a pipe smoke. Tobacco.
I would
like
lean more towards the pipe smoke, but it definitely has, which would make sense because we're smelling a cigar, not a cigar. We're smelling a pipe, and it tastes like coffee in the end.
Yep. I don't
Both
hate
of
this,
which
though. I actually, I know you don't like it. I actually like this. This is weird. I've never had anything like this.
I'll agree with you. I don't think we.
No, we have not.
Even in Wandering Land, I have not tried this, and I know I would have not gone back to it because it's got a huge coffee end flavor. To me,
but with that smoky flavor that's with
but is there like a peat in the front of this?
That's what I'm saying. There's like it's got a smoky flavor to that. I don't know if it's peat, but it's definitely almost brings me to that. I'm not getting as much. I get your coffee. I know what you're saying.
I'm almost thinking weed. It's like in an
this could be
it's like in an Ardbeg land.
It's just not as severe in the smoke land. But I agree. Slightly peated something. I actually like that
with
a
lot. Coffee and flavor. I wouldn't even. I don't know if they do.
I like that a lot.
Such things as
we
I don't think this one's as hot.
We may be totally different, so you'll have to align with whoever you think you are. I don't think it is as hot, but I think it almost brings more flavor than the other ones. Might not be flavor you like, but they definitely brings a ton of flavor.
Okay, agreed.
Yeah,
I will agree both. Are they the flavors I would key upon?
Yeah.
No. Do they stand out? Yes.
Yeah, because I keyed more towards the last two, and I noticed you're way back on them. So we're going to see coming back going the other way.
That's
we made totally
huge
different
coffee flavor on the end.
We made totally different on this one, but we'll see what happens for ranking wise. And you just again align with whoever you're with. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to cleanse our palate. We'll be back in 1 second. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we are back. We're going to start on the right, work our way left. I'll be interested to see how this one plays out. I can tell you, even through cleansing our palate with neutral stuff, this still is fighting through.
No, but it
flavor profile, this thing lasts for days.
But it kind of caramelized out a little bit. It's not
as pipe smoky as it was when we cracked it.
Okay.
I'll agree. I'm with you. I'm trying to work with you. I hate when I step on you, but that's my theory. I agree. I agree with you. It is more of the almost like a single malty smell.
Nope. It's still bringing me right to coffee. Mm-hmm. Nope.
And it's funny it brings you to coffee. It really brings me to Graham's pipe. Man, I love that. I don't hate any part of that. This really brings me Scotch-esque. I got to be honest with you.
I'll agree. It's a peaty, muddy coffee. I'm on it. I'm on a 3.
All right,
because I know you got a knickknack, and I know.
I'm running out myself.
I'm already almost out of that one.
I'm almost out of that myself.
Those 3 still is the most lacking nose.
I agree.
Barely a light caramel.
The funny thing is the nose doesn't match the palate because I thought I was getting a rye, and I'm not getting any rye on the nose. There's a pretty good proof
in all of these, and including 4.
I like 4. Which nose way better
usually,
than this one.
Huge. It's day and night.
In palate so far, we'll see. But I think I like it better too. It has no nose as soon as that hits your throat. As soon as it hits your mouth, I mean, there is a huge apricot, nectarine.
This is definitely arrived.
Yeah. And it has a nice little burst of flavor. And I love that, though.
And baby orgeat. It's to me, it's a better flavor than 4.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know if I like it, but I love it. I really do like that. Could this be a Kentucky rye? Yes,
I'm semi leaning towards that.
I
there is a mint even in the flavor now. I'm going to say that's a rye, and I would lean to that. This one would be from Kentucky.
The amount of flavor in that is spectacular, but there's so much flavor in there, and it's a different flavor and unique. I've never had anything like Glass 4. I may have to like it better. Whether our order matches is different. No, I'll run it as that.
I get it. I said I think we could be in an Ardbeg or in one of those.
I'm trying to think of all the rye
Isla land.
Yeah.
You know where it's going to be a little more peated and it has.
It's I don't know if I cleanse. Have we had a Kentucky rye? I don't even know, to be honest.
So
I'm sure
the nose of two is the most bourbon-esque nose.
I will agree with that. I didn't on the way in. I am on the way out.
It's smoking though.
It is.
It is smoking.
It's a caramelly. Yeah. Dark
sweet,
though. Like
caramelly. Yeah. It might even be the most pronounced nose right now.
Almost to the point of I'm thinking almost a double oaky. Like it's almost bringing me in that land. Almost on the nose, just on the nose. I haven't tried it yet, but
it has a different end flavor though. But it hangs on. This one might be the proofiest.
This is the proofiest out of all of them. I agree.
Right now, this might be the proofiest, but it hangs on. Does it give you?
Man, I love that though.
I do. Because I like, it's not a crazy ride of flavors.
Evia fucked us. That's all I can say. These are 4 banging bottles.
No, it's
in 4 totally different ways.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's a crazy.
I think we've been describing it as we go.
Yeah.
It's no, you may favor one. I mean, you're obviously a lot closer than I am.
I am. And you know what? I thought this was not even going to be close, but man,
I went to
you
one.
already went? I'm going that.
Oh, because I know you're going to knick-knack.
Mm-hmm.
This is so unique.
I said that about 4. Man, that's good too, though.
I still might think, although I think when we had that,
I don't know how many he sent from Kentucky, and is he hornswoggling us? Thinking I'm almost
hornswoggling.
I'm just thinking like
he's a
as far as it's like. Man, I have loved
those 1,
2, 3, and 4. Phenomenal. Hold on.
No, those 1. Yeah, ketchup.
I'm sorry.
It's probably the most pronounced, but it's totally the most unique.
It almost brings me to rum off of this, coming off of 2.
I forgot what I said on the way. Oh no, it still brings me to the black whiskey land,
which was Peru, which is still in that.
It would be close to that.
That wasn't not South Africa. It's South America.
Wasn't it DACA or no? I don't remember.
It was black whiskey, so we'll go with that. It was in the same realm. This definitely brings me towards that, though. It almost brings me in a land of that.
No, I'm gonna stick towards that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm gonna think that's a world
that could be an aged rum. That really could be. It's got a sugary sweetness on that. It almost has that matchbook taste that you get from the sugar cane. You think he's
throwing us even a curve for rum instead? I'm thinking.
I absolutely love this blind.
I'm gonna go.
By the way, this is crazy.
I agree.
How crazy this is.
I'm gonna go with the black whiskey flavor. I'm gonna stick with that.
This could be a rum. That it has a sugary coming off of 2. That has a sugary sweetness.
We could have almost said that with the black whiskey.
100%. I think we might have actually.
All right, I gotta quit. So right now, I'm gonna
quit. I'm throwing a red flag.
You're gonna sip for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I like 2, 3, 1, 4.
I got a 4-way tie for first. I don't know where I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna have to finalize my order on this because I like them all for different ways.
Which one's from Kentucky?
That's gonna be the case. We're gonna figure out what we think. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I'm leaning towards it.
All right, so we are back. And let me tell you, this is easily the hottest blind we've ever done.
I will, Javier, this was somewhat exhausting.
This took a long time.
Yeah. And then we're not even close.
We are totally opposite on what we actually liked. And more importantly, I want to go on record to say, before I even know what this is, I think 1 is a rum. I think 2 is a whiskey. I mean, like a bourbon. 3 is a rye, and I think 4 is like a single malt or a Texas whiskey. That's what I'm going with that.
I went with 1 is a world, 2 is Kentucky. I think 3 is a rye, and then 4 is a Texas whiskey.
So in my theory, I'm not sure about 4. I kind of went with
Texas
more
whiskey,
with
it's
Texas whiskey.
Too, so.
I am thinking my 2 Kentuckys might be 2 and 3. I think it might be a Kentucky bourbon and a Kentucky rye. I think
I'm
rum is
with
from
you with
another
that.
one, and I think the single malt.
I don't know if that's a
Or-
rum. I'm going to go with the black whiskey on that.
No, I hear you. Either way, I think it's otherworldly, and
Mm-hmm.
and I think 2 and 3 might be where we're at with the Kentucky, but those were bonus points. Let's see.
Right.
We are totally different. I'm gonna go off of Mike's thing, and we'll try to figure out what we actually have.
Finish 4 because it's off. That's
I
different.
actually think 4 is phenomenal. It's my favorite one. Yeah, I went because these are so complex
it's
and
very
different,
coffee.
and
Oh.
that's what I liked about it.
He did go in a different lane.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
Everything about
It's
these
wicked coffee.
Yeah, I'm not getting your
Coffee
coffee as
end.
much as I get that pipe
it's-
smoke
no.
and
Coffee end.
like almost a tobacco flavor. All right, I tried to stand it up for you. Sorry.
But thank you because
Yes.
this was a huge. This is a tough challenge.
This was hard. This is definitely hard. Oh my goodness, I need glasses for this.
Yeah.
So,
Big of fun.
So let's go with on Jesus. I don't even know how to do this. I'll run the who first, second, third, and fourth on which way we liked it. So I'll go with Mike's worst one, which happens to be glass 4, which was my number 1.
Yeah, which is that's different. But what do you got?
Jeez. Okay. So we're going to be really bad. That is World. And so I didn't say it was Kentucky, so we're both right on that one. So this is the Blackwoods 3-year Australian rye whiskey at 118.9 proof. It's aged and recharred in Shiraz red wine barrels.
Wow.
Distilled aged at Blackwood Distilling in Australia. Bottled at Single Cask Nation independent bottlers. It's 1 out of 285 bottles, $110. It's a
A+, you got
2023
such a
release.
thing.
This is, hands down to me, was so unique. I could not get enough of this. I
So-
absolutely love that.
And I did say that's a world flavor, but
Yeah.
then I went Texas whiskey because it was dark and it had. What's the proof? Did he give a proof or no?
I said it, 118.9.
All right.
So no, it is definitely, everything about that was absolutely luscious to me. It is
And
so
unique.
And honestly, 1 and 3 were the most exotic, and that's how I went with this one. I like
1 and 4.
1 and 4. Sorry, were the most exotic.
No, they were.
They were the best ones out of that. 'cause
And they
it was
both kind of were world and world, but go
such a
ahead.
unique flavor. So, our Mike's third place glass was in glass number 1, which happens to be my second place glass. This is the one that I thought was a rum, but this is a Nazazos Palazzi Spanish single grain whiskey, 107 proof of whiskey aged in Palo Cortada sherry barrels. Grain, mostly corn, is grown, distilled, and aged in Spain and bottled by PM Spirits. It's 1 out of 900 bottles. It's 105 MSRP. It's a 2016 release.
So both of those I said were across the pond.
And this
so
brings the rum vibe. I don't know if you've done rum, but man, this really brings the rum vibe to me.
it really brought me
Again,
to the black whiskey land. But
This was my glass number 2. I love the exotics, and these were crazy.
Exotic.
No, I
He's
am.
an exotic
I'm
land
weird
today.
in that way. I thought you have to leave a comment down below whether you agree with me or whether you agree with Mike. These two to me were phenomenal. I think that they were so crazy tasting.
correct.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
I can't say I love the land.
I know.
at
I
all.
know. That's just it. So your second place glass
Yep.
was my third place glass, which is in glass number 3. And that is Found North batch number 3. It's 110 proof blend of 17 and 25-year-old Canadian rye and corn whiskeys.
So it was a rye.
aged in everything from ex-tequila, ex-scotch, ex-American, and Hungarian oak barrels. Bottled at Found North out of Dover, New Hampshire. I was wondering where Found North is because I found it everywhere but New Hampshire. 1 out of 2,792 bottles, MSRP $130. It's a 2022 release. We've only have the one Found North behind us. It definitely brings that rye.
This does
flavor.
bring a rye right off. We did call that.
Yep. But again, it's not a Kentucky rye, so I was wrong on that one. So there's only one Kentucky, or is there even a Kentucky?
Well, it would be my number
It
one.
would have to be your number 1, which would be my number 4. But so I got to fail on that one. So Mike's number 1, my number 4 on this one is the new Riff Sherry
Wow.
Finish Malted Rye, not a bourbon.
Wow.
That's funny. 111.5 proof. They take their 6-year, 100% malted rye and finish in Oloroso and Pedro Jimenez sherry cask. It's distilled and bottled by the New Riff in Newport, Kentucky. $67.99.
You did bring out New Riff
It
though,
is.
when we were in the,
I
when
did.
we, in the background.
I said
you
it.
was like, it could be one. No, you didn't say this one though. You were like,
No,
over
I
there.
thought it was on this one.
You were
on
malted,
there.
yeah.
But I did guess it's Kentucky, but I guessed 2 Kentucky instead of 1. So this is the Kentucky rye. Did you guess Kentucky on that one?
I did say that was good.
Again, an awesome blind.
But
I
I
hope
said,
this doesn't run long.
No, I
but-
said this was a bourbon and not a rye. So.
Oh no, I agree. I said it was a bourbon. It tasted like a Kentucky bourbon. That's what I thought it was.
It did.
So I went rum, bourbon, rye, in like a Texas whiskey.
He
and
went
I was
wackadoodle and
one.
wackadoodle
No.
number 1 and 2. So that's
1 and 4 to me are absolutely phenomenal. These are so unique.
there you go. There's the word, unique.
I can't thank you enough for letting us try this. These
No,
are
it
2
was fun because
bottles that we've
The
never
challenge
seen.
is huge.
And they
Yeah, I
are
gotta
so extreme that to me they were my love line. They were 1 and 2. I love the craziness like that. I absolutely
gotta
love
stay
it.
local.
I know you did. To me, this is where it's at. So again,
If
leave
you
a
like coffee, go with 4.
I didn't get as much of the coffee. I wanted to go Scotch, but it was too proofy.
No, it's
for a
definitely
Scotch.
proofy.
So but it does have that.
This is definitely
No, it's got that smoky deliciousness in both of these. And this, I would have bet this was a rum. I was convinced.
you were adamant, but I didn't think so.
Well, there you go.
But I was black whiskey. But I was
Javier.
still Spain, Peru.
I'm gonna do this. Kudos. This is
Javier.
phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
blind.
fantastic.
This is crazy how good this was.
This probably
Thank
went
you.
long, but
Yeah.
we had to do it justice.
No, thank you so much for sending these in, and thank you.
And
again.
in the color and pictures.
No,
that was-
everything about it is this is the best blind I think we've ever done because these are so unique in all
they-
their different
they are
ways.
that.
So there you go. That's Subscriber Sample Saturday. You guys rock. I just want to say you're the best.
yes, all of you.
I'm gonna finish with this one because this was my favorite. I know you like it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
I already disposed of all of them.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more.
Cheers.
Cheers.